You only need 6 things to free camp in Australia. Once you have these 6 items, you'll be able to camp wherever you like for as long as you like. Now, if you rock up to BCF or Kings on a Saturday morning with the intention of purchasing a camping setup, it won't be long before you've bought yourself 3 fishing rods, a gazebo, and a 12-foot stand-up paddleboard. Whilst these things can be a great purchase for someone who loves the great outdoors, they are definitely not necessary. So start with these 6 important basics and build your setup from there. Number 1 on our list is water. We all drink it and you'll probably die if you don't. Beer happens to be 95% water, however, I would recommend something a little more sophisticated like a jerry can. Seriously though, don't overthink this. We took 4 20-litre jerry cans for 6 months on the road, filling them up along the way, and had no issues. Our second item is a cooking setup. Despite the range of over-engineered setups, most of us don't have $3,000 to spend on drawers. You can very easily get by with a fridge or esky, a storage box for all your pantry items, any decent camping stove, and a basic set of utensils for cooking and eating. You'll also need to clean up after yourself, so good to have a roll of bin bags on hand. Number 3 is a good sleeping setup. Yeah, there's probably people out there who would be happy with a blanket and a pillow, but I would recommend a tent. If your car or van is big enough, sleeping in it is an option too. Just consider your ventilation setup or you'll find the heat unbearable at times. Our fourth item is an often overlooked but very important one, and that is safety gear. You probably won't need a hard hat or high-vis vest, but you will need a first aid kit in case the worst does happen. If you're planning on going remote or just want a good backup plan, I highly recommend getting yourself a personal locator beacon or PLB. They're about $300 but could literally save your life. The last 2 items on the list are optional but will turn a rough camping trip into a luxury getaway. The first item being power and lighting. Batteries and a hand torch might not quite cut it if you're going for a longer trip. I would recommend a good sized second battery either in your engine bay or in a battery box setup. This will charge all of your electronics, your lighting and your fridge if you've got one. For lighting, you can go as simple as some decent work lights from Bunnings or some high-end lights permanently mounted to the side or back of your car. Our final item is a bathroom. You don't need to bring your hairdryer or your heated towel rack, but you may want a shovel and a roll of toilet paper. You definitely won't regret it unless you reckon a handful of leaves will cut it. You can also add a shower to your bathroom. You'll probably find a few free showers on the road, but it is nice knowing you've always got another option if it's been a few days and your significant other now wants you to sleep outside the tent. We modified a weed sprayer from Bunnings for a fancy hand pump shower. However, there are plenty of great options on the market to consider. That's it, your free camping setup needs have been met. You can now build the rest of your setup around these 6 things, knowing there will be nothing holding you back once you hit the road. Now you can finally take your extra cash and buy your stand-up paddleboard guilt-free. If you found this helpful, please let me know by liking this video, and if you want to see more informative travel content, then subscribe and let me know what you want to see next in the comments below. Cheers for watching guys, I'll see you in the next one.